Ta-da! Megan is here. Taming Tsukishima Kei, Episode 1. It was a fine day, a normal day that time. As usual, Karasuno volleyball team was practicing. They were preparing for their upcoming practice game with Alba Josai. As they were taking a break, a tangerine-haired lad was found walking towards a certain blonde with glasses. "Tsukishima!" Hinata called out, drawing Tsukishima's attention to him. The blonde looked at him plainly. Hinata handed him a water bottle with a big wide smile on his face. Tsukishima's eyebrow wrinkled at the action. He fixed his glasses before responding. "Can't you see? I already have one. I don't need one," Tsukishima said. Hinata didn't have a choice but to leave. With a sad face, Hinata went to the corner as he sat and took a sip of water. After practice, Hinata ran towards Tsukishima's room. He badly needs him to teach him about his English subjects. "Tsukishima! Tsukishima! Can you..." "I'm busy, Hinata. Not now. But Tsukishima placed his headphone back as he ignored Hinata. Hinata just heaved a sigh as he slowly exits the room. Yamaguchi, who saw the scene, tapped the middle blocker's shoulder. Tsukishima looked at his best friend, pulling the headphone away. "Don't you think you're treating him a little bad?" "What do you mean?" "I think it's a very important subject for Hinata. You should at least help me." "He'll be fine," the blonde said, shifting his attention to his notes. The class ended and everyone in the volleyball team huddled in the gym. After the small meeting, Hinata, together with the other members, decided to stop at their coach's store. While walking, Sugawara can't help but to worried about Hinata, who was distracted the whole day. He wrapped his arms around Hinata's neck and let out a chuckle. "What's with the long face?" Hinata looked at the senior setter and flashed a weak smile. Hinata's feet stopped as he looked at the whole team. He scanned them and noticed Tsukishima and Yamaguchi were missing. He took a deep breath before speaking. I like Tsukishima," he said. That made the whole team shocked. Their eyes were glued on the blushing middle blocker, who was now hiding his face as he lowered his head. "Oi, Bokeh, did you hit your head or something? Are you serious right now? So that's why you handed him a water bottle earlier. So, why are you telling us that now?" Asahi joined the conversation. The question made Hinata even redder. As he slowly lifted his head, Hinata looked at the team and said, "I don't know what to do." "You should confess." "Noya-san, don't." "Why? He likes Tsukishima, so he should tell him," Nishinoya said with a puffed cheeks. The conversation continues as they walk home. The next day, Hinata went to school with his usual self. He also decided to confess to Tsukishima, hoping he'll change the way he treats him if he ever tells him the truth. He was at the back of a room waiting as he called Tsukishima out. "Be brave, Hinata. This is your only chance," he said. Moments later, Hinata's face warmed up as soon as he saw Tsukishima on his way to the back. Hinata immediately fixed his uniform as he looked at the approaching lad. When Tsukishima finally arrived, Hinata folded his lips as soon as he felt nervous. "What do you want, Hinata?" Tsukishima asked, looking at the fellow middle blocker with flushed cheeks. Without hesitation, Hinata suddenly bowed his head low, enough to make Tsukishima startled. Hinata reached his hand out as he spoke. "I like you, Tsukishima. Please go out with me," he said while closing his eyes. Tsukishima's eyes dilated at what he heard. "No," he answered, that made Hinata even surprised. He lifted his head and looked at the unbothered Tsukishima. Hinata stood up straight, his lips turned pale as he looked at Tsukishima, who was looking at him blankly. "What did you just..." "No," he said without second thought. With that, Tsukishima turned his back and left Hinata, who was on his knees, looking defeated. To be continued.